this is the second video on the topic loops. So now we have to answer the last question, which is how to write loops. I'm very excited to teach you how to write loops, but before we start that, there are two important concepts that we have to understand because we will be using both the concepts when we write loops. First is overwriting. Let us go to quickly Python and see what it is. So let us write books equal to 2. Now let us write a print statement to print the value of books. So I write print books. Now as usual, save the file and run the code. So 2 is printed. This is very easy, correct? Now let us say I give you 2 more books. So you have 4 books in total. So now our value for books has changed. We have 4 books. Okay, so we are going to write books equal to 4. Okay, so here we are using the same variable name, but we are giving a new value. Okay, so Python will now keep in memory that the value of books is 4. This way you can change the old value with the new value. Python can remember only one value for a variable. So when you give a new value, Python will change the old value with the new value you have given. So again, let's write print books. Now save the file and run the code. So first Python reads books equal to 2, and when we print books, it prints 2. Then Python reads the line books equal to 4, so it changes the old value with the new value. Now when we print books again, 4 is printed as output. So let me repeat again. This way of changing the old value with the new value for the same variable is called overwriting. So you should know that Python can keep only one value for a variable. So whichever value you give last in the code is the only value that Python will remember. It will replace the previous values till it comes to the last value, and it will only remember the last value. We can also replace integers with strings and strings with integers. In this example, I can change books equal to, let me remove 4 and I put within single quotes Toy Story. I know. Toy Story is not a book, it is a movie, but let me just write it here. Now save the file and run the code. See, now the name of the book is printed. There is also one more way of overwriting which is used in programming. Let me explain that. So last time we wrote books equal to 2, and then when we got 2 more books, instead of writing books equal to 4, we can use mathematical operators and write it. Okay, so instead of writing books equal to 4 directly, we are going to write, we had books which is 2 plus 2. What? Can we use the same variable on both sides? Yes, we can. So what will happen when we write like this? Python will first calculate on the right side of the equal to. So it already knows that book is equal to 2. So it will add another 2 to it. So now the value is 4. Now it will save that value in this variable books. So now books will be equal to 4. Let's go to Python and write this. So let's delete 4 from the statement and write books plus 2. Now save the file and run the code. So now first 2 is printed and then 4 is printed. We can even use multiplication here or any other mathematical operator. So let me just write, instead of plus 2, let me change it to into 3. So now save the file and run the code. Now books is 6. So this is the concept we will be using when we write loops. So I hope you understood about overwriting and know that you can use a variable in the calculation and overwrite the old value with the new value. Alright, all clear? Very good. So now the second thing we need to know about is range. So I'm going to remind you about range, which we learned in level 1. So we know that range is a continuous set of values which goes from the start value to the stop value. For example, if our range is 2 to 9, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are values within the range. In this example, we have included the start and the stop value, and sometimes we can leave the start and end value and take only the values in between. So it will have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we can do both ways. We can include the start and stop values, or we can leave that out and take only the values in between. Alright, so range is also clear. So now we know about overwriting and range. Let's see how to write loops in our next video. See you soon. Bye bye.